All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 94, starting at verse 11. The Lord Yahweh knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord Yahweh, and teachest him out of thy law, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. For the Lord Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance, but judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. With that, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashimi, Hawashai, Hashem, Rachak, and double honor to the elders and apostles that carry millstone who will well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, Shalom. And the title of this lesson is going to be, The Lord Has Not Cast Us Off. All right, the Lord has not cast us off, man. I think back, when I was a kid, when I was getting my ass whooped by my mother or my father. All right, in that moment, it kind of feels like, like they have animosity towards you, which they do in that moment, right? But it's just a temporary chastisement. And ultimately, the reason, a parent will do that is because they love you, all right? And it's because they know that if certain behavior isn't corrected and dealt with at the young age, it's gonna grow, it's gonna manifest, and the world is gonna take care of you, man. If you don't discipline your children, if you don't correct them and instill righteous ways in them from a youth, what's gonna happen is they're not gonna have any regard for that when they grow up out into the real world, and then it's not gonna just be an ass whooping when they go out into the real world. The world is gonna deal with them harshly, all right, because people are going to defend themselves, they're going to defend their families, and there's nothing, there's no bigger liability than a man that has no regard for consequences, that has no respect for boundaries or law, all right, that scoffs at order, all right. Those individuals are problematic, and so you can think about it as that's what's happening to us, man. We think about how rebellious we were, all right. Try to have empathy from your former self, in these past lives, how we were more than likely wilding out, man. All right. Now we know the elect, all right, are not in the same lot as the 2/3, but we are guilty. We're guilty from a collective standpoint, but we also went off, we sinned, man. Even in this lifetime, you can look back on things that we did that was not right, man. All right. And so the truth gives you the ability to see that this is a chastisement and not the Lord casting us off, man, because this world, and thinking that this is going to be when you go out into this world, man, and you look at all of the folly and all of the bullshit that you got to deal with, and then you look out 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, it is bleak, man, for those that can see it, all right? And these scriptures, like the one I just read in Psalms 94, are the scriptures that we got to read to keep ourselves encouraged and in the right spirit, man, all right? Because the Lord made a promise to our forefathers, Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, all right? That is a heavy thing when you really think about it, man. And so, all in all that to say is all we have to do is overcome the chastisement, all right? And we have to pass the hour of temptation. So lucky if this noise is still loud in my vehicle, man, I'm driving. That's really all we got to do and lock in on, man, all right? And we get it that we look like the weirdos, all right, of society, because we look at certain movies about the end of the world and we're actually excited for it, but they don't understand it. They don't get it, man. All right. The reason that they don't get it because Jake, the regular Jakes of the world, don't see this as a chastisement. All right. They think this is a great society to be in, a great society to live in. When the reality is, it's not, man. It's a comfortable society to live in. All right. And comfort will kill you, man. All right. Just think about a guy that sits on the couch every day, all day, man. Eventually, that guy's muscles is gonna atrophy. All right. He's not gonna be strong. He's not gonna be fast. He's not gonna be able to digest food efficiently. Okay. Even his mind will start to lower, man. Your attention span will get lower. Your memory will get bad because your body works on a principle called use it or lose it. All right. If you don't exercise, if you don't think, if you don't read, if you don't study, you're gonna get bad, man. All right. And that's what Jake loves, man. They're addicted to comfort here, man. Okay, and that's a very dangerous demon to have on you. You gotta pray that it gets off of us. And we're not comfortable here, man, because we were with the Akim yesterday, man, and we can just go out to a bar a little bit, have some drinks, and we can just talk about how great the kingdom is gonna be, man. Other Jakes don't really have it in them to do that, man. All right, they can't even fathom anything bigger or better than America because the Lord basically blinded them, man. They bought into Esau's dream, which isn't a dream. It's a Ponzi scheme, all right, to get a bunch of nations to come over here and invest in labor, all right, because there really is no money, all right. You can come over here and work. They'll give you money in the form of, you know, U.S. dollars, but Esau has the power to say what you can and can't buy with it, and he determines the value of it, all right. But one thing you can't change is how many hours you work, man. All right, and how many how creative inventions and things that you make that Esau can put a patent on. There's really no monetary value to that, man. And once Esau has that, it's his. All right, and then the money that he pays you back is also determined by him. You see, so we see this place as a big place for the heathen to come in and build up Esau's kingdom, just like he had us build up the foundation of this kingdom in the early days, man. Okay, and that's what this place is. It's not a place to dream about, to have a family and leave a legacy behind you, man. You're off as hell if you want your lineage, this to be the place where your lineage goes forth, man. No. Your lineage, you want your lineage to go forth in a place that has a foundation of righteousness, that has a system that values integrity, man. All right, and there's no greater system of that than the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, that was given to Moses. All right, imperfectly, but it was given to us where we can live. All right, and we're gonna get that written in our inward parts, man. If Jake can just get past the all of the bullshit, going to concerts and sports games and, you know, fucking on big booty bitches that got BBLs, man, then they could see, you know. And we know that most of them are not, because they're, you know, the 2/3 that they've always been stiff-necked, rebellious people, man. All right, and that goes back into Egypt. You know, when we were in Egypt coming out, you know that story. All right, but you know, all that to say is we can't adopt the mindset of a guy that loves America, that wants to get some kind of recognition and glory. All right, and you can even see that among these camps, man. Like I saw the Apostle Labar bring out how Tazariak is Captain Tazariak is going on a woman worshiping doctrine now, man. All right, these are all things that Jake will start doing because they want to build something up here on this side. You see, they like the view. They like being able to go on No Jumper podcast and being and talking with various celebrities and all of that bullshit. But the Lord said He's gonna turn this place upside down, man. All right, you don't want to get any glory on this side. All right. Why would you want to get glory from the wicked kingdom? All right. And that's basically the message. All right. The Lord has not cast us off. All right, because we're His inheritance, and the scriptures say that the righteousness, all right, is gonna come back down, man. All right, the righteous are basically gonna rule. It says the innocent gather, the wicked gather up and heap up dust. Silver is dust, but the innocent shall divide the silver, man. I butchered that a little bit, but that's Job the 27th chapter, man. Okay. The just are gonna divide the silver. Okay, so just remember when you're going through things and you gotta wake up on Monday and it's just hell, man. You're looking at your bank account, you're like, fuck. You know, it's all good. It's all good. The scriptures say count it all joy, man, and keep pushing, keep thriving in this truth, man. And when I say thriving, I mean in a spiritual sense, you know. Doing what the Lord wants you to do, man. All right, having an eye that's single, that's toward heaven, man. All right, and if you do that, man, you're gonna find yourself having comfort, man. That means the Holy Spirit is resting on you, man, and that's another name for the Holy Spirit, is the Comforter. All right. And that's what we need, man. While these other people are comfortable, all right, the men of the Lord actually need the Comforter, because we're not comfortable, man. That's why we need a Comforter. All right. So any guy that's comfortable here, man, does not have the Comforter with them, because the Comforter only comes to men that need comfort. All right. And when I say men, I mean Israelite men. All right. The Holy Spirit is not gonna rest on a damn Ammonite or Ishmaelite or whoever. You know, it's not an Israelite, man. All right. So comfort is a dangerous thing. All right. In terms of the comfort of this world. All right. So we seek a comfort of the Holy Spirit, man. And when you get into the scriptures, you read the stories, you remember how the Lord put us in these dark scenarios, but what did He do? He came back and redeemed us, man. All right. One of the monikers of the Most High is the Redeemer of Israel, man. Not of other nations, but of Israelites. Okay. So keep pushing, man. You know, keep pushing. You know, I put up prayers for all of the Yakim, and I put up curses as well to the wicked, man. All right. And that includes 2/3 Israelites, man. So I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Shalom.